Hello and welcome back to the bench. Today, not quite sure what to say. I set off with the idea of testing out these modules with a specific use in mind, but once I started uh, testing the modules to make sure they'd be solid, they started catching fire. So the video you're about to see won't seem complete, but trust me, it's about as good as it's gonna get for these modules and me. Hope you like it. And so here's how I'm going to test the module. I'm going to feed it with about 10 volts to start with, and we're going to check the output on the multimeter, which is connected to the voltage out section. So we're going to connect the positive to the voltage in, and the negative of the power supply to the voltage in negative. And we are getting a step up voltage of basically nothing, which is okay. Doesn't mean it's broken because I turned the pot all the way to one side. So I'm going to grab it here and I'm going to turn this little adjustment pot until we get to the voltage we want on the multimeter. Well, that didn't go so well. Well, this is only a test because the last time I did this with another module, it caught fire. So, trying it with this one live, and we'll see what happens. Voltage in negative to the negative side, voltage in positive to the positive side. Here goes nothing. This one smoked as well. What gives? So this is really interesting. I'm testing these modules here. MT3608 DC DC step up module. And 2 in a row now that I've tried to power with 10 volts on my power supply, and there you can see the voltage. And 2 in a row that burn up. This little 6-pin IC burns, and I am putting the positive on the positive, the negative on the negative, and all I have on the output is my multimeter leads, which are high impedance, which means they don't draw any current. And so I'm not quite sure how come this thing is blowing up. But I want to document this because I'm going to drop the voltage lower. I'm going to put it to about 5 volts, and I'll see if it still blows up. Now this is the first one that blew up and actually caught on fire, and if you can see, that little 6-pin IC is completely wrecked. This one right there. This is the second one. A lot of smoke came from this IC, but the package is not melted, so it just went it went straight out. It doesn't work anymore, obviously, so we'll see. Okay, so I mean, just to show you that I'm doing this right, voltage out, positive, on my meter, voltage out, right, and this pad doesn't have anything on the back that it can short to. Positive voltage out, negative voltage out, Okay, those are on. Now I'm going to set my power supply down. See, the power supply is actually below 5 volts. And voltage in, negative. Again, no pads to foul on. Voltage in, positive. Now I'm actually going to do this up higher. So if it catches on fire, it'll be the most interesting to watch. Okay, here goes. Contact. No smoke yet. That's good. That's a good sign. So I'm going to move this so you can see. Just there in the background you can see the volts out. It's out of focus. That's okay. I'm trying to show you the fire if it does happen. I'm going to hold this. Start cranking it up. So far, no voltage boosting. Nothing's happening. I'm going to turn the other way. This module absolutely does not work. No change in either direction. Well, there you have it. Feel the IC, see if it's getting warm. Nope. Guess that's a dud. And now I've got a completely different module all ready to go here. Let's see if this one burns up. So far no fire, which is good. There again you can see the voltage out. The voltage in, again 4.73, pretty much just working as a pass-through. So let's see if this one will actually work. I'm going to try to get my fingers out of the way so you can see the voltage out. Nothing. No change, voltage in or out. I mean, I don't know how much more you want me to spin this. Nothing. Okay, I'm going to try again. This time I'm using a load on the output side, and these are 12 volt strip lights, but it's very short. It's probably it's only about 12 LEDs long. So I'm going to feed this with 5 volts, which it's impossible to light this with 5 volts, and we'll see if it finally does boost up the voltage without burning. So here we go. Meters reading 4.74. I'm going to grab my little screwdriver and see if I can get some voltage out. This is tricky to do without blocking the view. Here it goes. Not exactly the best screwdriver for this, but what I have. That's at the end. Go the other way. Absolutely nothing. Okay, we'll see if I can get it back up to the 10 volts it was at when the other one's fried without it frying. Oh, and now they're on. Intermittently going up to 1.5 volts, or 1.5 amps I should say. I'm going to drop it down. Okay. It's on now, that's for sure. Alright, 16 volts is too much. Let's drop this down. Again, this pot doesn't seem to be working. Pot does nothing. We increase this a little bit. Right now this thing is consuming 1.5 amps. These LEDs might be getting warm. 17 volts out. I really wish we could adjust that. That's my meter crying because I haven't changed the functions in a little bit. But again, I can't adjust it. Very weird behavior. I don't really know what to make of this little thing. And just a quick little update, I actually had to unplug this because this inductor was getting extremely hot. I'm not sure if, I guess we can try to figure out the amperage that was going through it, but it was doing 1.5 amps and about 4 times the voltage, so probably a quarter of the amperage we saw there. So not really sure why this thing's not working. I'm going to hook up a completely new one and we'll see. And here we go again. This is a different module. I bought about 20 of these at one time, and so far I've managed to blow 2 up, and one didn't work at all and the other one wasn't adjustable. So let's see. This could be any of those things. And again, it's not working. All I'm reading here is basically the diode drop, because there is diode. This is a diode right here. I don't know. I'm going to try adjusting the potentiometer, but so far I'm not hopeful for any of these modules. Again, nothing. Let's try to bump up the voltage. The LEDs are lighting just by a function of being passed through the module. The inductor is not hot yet. The IC is not hot yet. I don't know what to think. So I guess my recommendation is these MT3608 modules. I would probably avoid them. This could be just a bad batch, and they are very cheap, so if you want to take a risk, go right ahead. I mean, you're not losing very much. But I'll also try to fix it, I guess, by reading up the number on the IC and maybe switching this variable resistor for non-variable resistors. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, a comment. Maybe if I'm doing it wrong, let me know. And please subscribe. And thanks again for watching.